Welcome, motivated spirits, to Motivated Spirit Life. There is a specific kind of exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. It isn't a physical tiredness from working out or a long day at the office. It is a soul tiredness. It comes from trying to hold the whole world together with your own two hands. If you are listening to this, you might be the person who fixes everything. You are the one everyone relies on. You are the planner, the strategist, the one who worries about tomorrow so that no one else has to. You have convinced yourself that if you just think hard enough, if you just work hard enough, you can control the outcome. But deep down, you are tired. You are exhausted from calculating every possible scenario. You are worn out from trying to force doors open that want to stay closed. You are carrying a burden that was never meant for your shoulders. We live in a world that praises control. We are told to make it happen, to grind, to conquer. But there is a secret that the wisest souls learn eventually. You cannot control the wind. You can only adjust your sails. And right now, you are trying to blow against the wind, and it is draining the life out of you. Let's be honest about control. It is mostly an illusion. Think about your body right now. You aren't telling your heart to beat. You aren't telling your lungs to expand. You aren't spinning the planet or telling the sun to rise. The most essential parts of your existence are happening without your effort. You are being sustained by a power far greater than yourself. So why do we trust God to keep the planets in orbit, but we don't trust Him with our finances? Why do we trust Him to wake us up in the morning, but we don't trust Him with our relationships? We hold on so tight because we are afraid. We think that if we let go of the steering wheel, the car will crash. But the truth is, you were never really driving. You have been sitting in the passenger seat, gripping a plastic steering wheel, stressing yourself out, while God has been driving the whole time. Anxiety is simply the result of imagining a future without God in it. It is looking at a problem and saying, I have to fix this alone, but you don't. The art of surrender begins when you realize you are not the general of this war. You are just a soldier, and the general has never lost a battle. People often misunderstand surrender. They think surrender means giving up. They think it means you are weak or that you stop trying. That is not true. Surrender is not quitting. Surrender is not laying down and doing nothing. Surrender is an internal shift. It is the moment you stop fighting against the current and decide to flow with the river. Imagine you are in a boat rowing upstream. You are paddling as hard as you can, fighting the water, sweating, crying, but you aren't moving. That is what life feels like when you try to force your own way. Surrender is simply lifting the oars out of the water. It is letting the current take you where you need to go. Surrender is saying, God, I have done all I can do. I have planted the seed, I have watered the soil, but I cannot make it grow. Only you can do that. It is the most powerful thing you can do, because when you stop trying to play God, you allow God to be God. You make room for miracles. You can't receive what is next if your hands are too full of what was. Imagine looking at a painting, but your nose is touching the canvas. All you see is a blur of dark paint. You might think the painting is ugly. You might think it's a mistake. But if you step back 10 feet, you see the full picture. You see that the dark shadow is actually part of a beautiful mountain. Right now, you are too close to your problem. You are staring at the dark paint. You don't understand why things are happening the way they are. You don't understand the delay. You don't understand the rejection. But God is the architect. He sees the beginning and the end. He knows why that door had to close because there was a trap behind it. He knows why that person walked away because they couldn't go where you are going. Trusting the plan means believing that the architect knows what he is doing, even when the construction site looks like a mess. Your life is under construction. It might look chaotic right now, but a masterpiece is being built. There is a verse that says, "For I know the plans I have for you." It doesn't say you know the plans. It says He knows. Your job isn't to know the whole map. Your job is to trust the guide. When you finally surrender, something amazing happens. The noise stops. The pressure lifts. It's like setting down a heavy backpack you've been hiking with for 10 miles. You feel lighter. You realize that you don't have to figure it all out today. You realize that worrying about tomorrow doesn't empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It only empties today of its strength. There is a peace that passes all understanding. It doesn't make sense logically. You might still have bills to pay. You might still have problems, but inside, you are a fortress. You are calm in the center of the storm because you know who is in control. Let it go. Let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to control the timeline. Let go of the what-ifs and the should-haves. Give it to God. Wrap it up in a box and place it at his feet. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Hold it and let it out. Say this with me, in your mind or out loud. I trust you. I release this. I am ready for what you have for me. Sleep well tonight. The universe is holding you. God is watching over you. You don't have to carry the world anymore. Have an absolutely amazing and blessed day. Stay motivated. We'll talk soon, spirits.